All right, what's good? What's good? Tuesdays with Tony.
It's time.
And Tony, let me tell you, I think you're playing some fucking kind of Jedi mind trick on me here.
I think so too.
Part of the, well, look, I told you about black coffee.
Hmm?
It's not getting any better, man.
You know why, dude?
You're fucking lying.
No, I thought about this all week since you said that. I was like, that's because you drink crap coffee, man.
That's
What am I
probably
supposed
it.
to drink? Folgers?
No, yeah, what do you drink?
Well, I drank-
Starbucks?
No, I
U-Ban.
drink a little K-cup. A little
Fucking
K-cup,
U-Ban.
you know, a little K-cup
K-cup.
Oh
sugar.
What?
no! Get that!
Of
Get
what,
that
though?
shit out of
Like,
there.
First of all, it's all plastic. All you got is all those PBAs and all that
Yeah.
stuff. in
What am I
there.
supposed to drink then?
You drink a
Get some
regular
fucking
cup of
coffee.
Like
man.
Folgers?
No.
Like
You
what?
don't have to
Like-
drink Folgers, but
Like coffee
Get
beans
some
and
Pete's,
shit.
like
beans, man.
like
Right.
a bag
Beans
of
and
good
grind 'em.
coffee.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that.
8
I'm gonna
o'clock.
do that.
8 o'clock.
That's exactly
beans.
what it is.
Yeah,
Honestly, I love that.
I'm gonna
stuff,
do
man.
that shit.
It's-
And I think,
so
look,
good.
I think it's a Jedi mind trick you're trying to prove. I think you were talking to my wife, and I think you guys are on the fucking trying to get me on the wagon and shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because look, so Friday, we go out to California Pizza Kitchen, and in my mind, I'm up to my, my sugars, right? And I
Mhm.
can only have 2 drinks or a dessert, right?
Mhm.
So I got to make a choice.
It's like a.
Yeah. Well, I never had a problem making that choice before, but ever since this motherfucker put us on a diet, guess what I can't do? I struggled. Man, look, if you've ever been to California Pizza Kitchen, and they don't, I mean, they support us and all that good stuff, but they're not putting any, they're not paying for the airtime, but they have this butter cake, bro, that's got whipped cream and ice cream and shit on it.
Never had it.
Bro,
Stuff, huh?
dude. And
know.
so what does my wife do? She's like, we go out with my sister-in-law, and she's like, we'll have the buttercream with
You-
ice cream.
Meaning her and your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
you.
Not me.
that's
Because now I
heartless.
got to make a decision, right? I got to make a decision.
love
Do
it.
I want the whiskey or do I want the buttercream with ice
Whiskey
cream?
or the whipped cream?
Yeah.
It's
So
coming
what'd
down
you
to
go
that.
with?
Man, look.
You went with the cream cake.
I went with whiskey.
You did?
I went with
That a
whiskey.
man.
Yeah.
That a man.
I went with whiskey. But
You
I was
stood strong.
Hey,
though.
I
Hey.
was
Whiskey has never broken your heart.
no.
Whiskey has never left you.
It almost killed me.
Whiskey has never lied to
It
you.
almost killed me.
Whiskey's
Almost took
never
me out
lied to
one
you.
time, but
Whiskey never went out with your best friend.
Yeah, but it almost killed me. It almost killed me.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I was motherfucking Tony the whole time. This
I
motherfucker,
think I felt that at one
this
point
guy,
this week.
he's like, I'm thinking to myself, it's
I
a
love
fucking Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got
I
you,
got to
man.
make a decision
He's
here.
up in your, he's up in
Yeah,
your cranium.
and I am not okay with these decisions,
Yep.
It's working.
And
It's working.
so I'm thinking to myself, this motherfucker, what's next? I'm losing sleep over this shit.
Well,
like,
it's
what
funny
the
you
fuck?
ask.
You're not going to know what's next.
Yeah.
'cause he's got it serving up for you right
So
now.
look, Veronica's not here today, and I know she's gonna watch this.
Hi V.
Yeah,
What's up, B?
and I'm telling you.
How's Magnolia?
Oh Jesus, let's not get into
I don't
that.
even want to talk about that shit.
What's
So
up, Chip?
so
Kick
So-
through a wall.
yeah. So look, let's just get it over with, Tony,
Let's do it.
and hit us with week
right.
3, right?
Week three. We're
We've
halfway
made 3
there.
weeks of this shit.
You're halfway there.
Oh man.
Well,
I walked
after
into
this week, you'll
I
be
walked
halfway
into
there.
a bar the other day, actually yesterday. You know what somebody said? Is he getting smaller?
Damn, Mark, you look
Yeah,
good.
No, dude, I'm racing away to 0.
You mean they didn't chant? Wedo.
I didn't say Wedo. Not at this party. Not at this party.
Oh shit!
All right, Tony,
All right.
what do you got for us
So,
this week?
so week number 3, we are going to, we'll start with our window. Okay, so we're gonna narrow that down.
9 hours.
No.
We're gonna go to 8.
Oh, you
I
motherfucker.
knew it was
I
going
knew
down
it
2 hours.
It had to
man.
go to 2.
We're just gonna tick it on down to 8.
I'm starving already.
Jesus Christ.
Be sure to still be having your carbs when you're being active. Now that brings me to my next rule. So we narrowed the window, that's fine, but we already made that a habit. So now we're making a new habit, which is we're going to be doing at least 30 minutes of some form of activity at least 4 times a week.
30 minutes times 4.
Yep, 30 minutes times 4.
Define
Okay.
Define
activity.
physical activity. No, that's a great question, honestly. So it has to be some form of activity that raises your heart rate above normal.
Sex.
Sex is fine.
30 minutes.
That's never going to last. You're going to have to do it like 60 times.
Yeah, okay.
No.
I thought you were going to say the R
It'll
word.
last all of that.
Yeah.
What's
I thought
the
you were
R
going to
word?
run.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't.
That's terrible.
No, and the one recommendation I have to you is go get a treadmill, like go to a treadmill, go at an incline and just walk for 15 minutes, at a steady pace that your heart can handle,
Well, you said 30, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
That's my fault.
Shit, I shouldn't have fucking said
Yeah,
anything.
you shouldn't have
I'm
said
like that
anything.
stupid fucking
Screwed
nerd in
yourself into
school.
it
Yeah.
twice as
You
much
said
time.
I was
15,
telling you
teacher.
what I do because
Yeah.
I go on a treadmill on an incline for 15 minutes and then I go on the stairs for 15 minutes and then I go work out.
Yeah.
So
So
now,
warm up.
what about like a nice evening stroll for 30 minutes?
As long as
As long as you're elevating that heart rate.
yeah, that's the thing
Why
is
don't
it's,
get
it
off the
can't be a
couch
nice
and-
evening stroll.
Can't make it.
It would
too
be
slow.
more of a
You're
a
gonna
nice
go walk the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
got
a
six.
nice
Your dog
brisk
barely moves anyway.
Yeah.
a nice
Yeah.
brisk walk would be best.
Her and I work well together. So just to recap,
Yep.
we are 8-hour window,
8-hour window,
30 minutes of heart acceleration 4 times a week,
4 times weekly.
and nothing has changed with the diet. I still got to drink black coffee. Is what you're
So
saying.
yeah, that diet that's just gonna stay like
Yeah.
Get some
fucking
decent
gross
coffee,
shit,
man. Get off of this overburnt, overcooked
So
coffee stuff. that
are you
you're buying.
drinking hot coffee?
Yeah, hot
cold
coffee.
coffee.
Hot
Okay,
coffee. Hot
yeah,
coffee.
definitely get some good coffee.
So all I
then.
do is just I put the little K-cup shitter in the fucking Dendilo right there, and I hit
Mhm.
pour, and it pours out the K-cup, and then
So
I drink my
I
coffee.
used to do that too, but because we're on a thing like this, and I was drinking black anyway, but I went and got 8 o'clock bean, which is like my go-to coffee, and I grind it, and I use a little reusable thing. So he's turning me like into a complete environmentalist because I don't
Motherfucker's a coffee snob.
I don't want to ruin the environment with these plastic pods that
You
I'm
know,
throwing away.
Mark, I really appreciate that.
No, honestly, man. So I empty out the grounds in this little tumbler that I got next to my thing. I put that around my plants once a week. You're
He's-
changing my
he's
life.
turning
This
into
motherfucker's a
me.
You
granola
are
over
changing
here.
my life, dude.
He's gonna start coming with a little
Yeah.
If I
hat.
had a man bun, I'd put it on right now.
He put that one of those beanies
But
on.
I just got a haircut.
Yeah.
that's
We
fine.
just got to get you a shirt that says "Be hippie" instead of ACDC.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Hey, or maybe I'm turning into Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One or the other.
Don't try that.
But I will say, I don't mind the black coffee. I'm not gonna lie. It's tolerable now. Some 3 weeks into it.
Yeah. At first, it's hard.
Yeah.
too.
Oh man,
I
that shit
did
is
the same thing,
not
man.
good.
But I knew that cream and sugar was bad
Yeah.
juju.
Okay, I do have one question though. Are we seeing any progression, or do you guys just feel shit? Like that's what I really.
I
am
haven't lost
curious
any
about.
weight.
I'm not. I don't think.
I don't think that I've lost weight.
Yeah.
I have lost some body fat through my stomach area.
That I have lost body fat, but I've not. For some weird reason, I haven't lost weight. Like
So yeah, I don't really tell anybody that they're gonna lose weight. I say that your body normalizes. So basically, what it does is it feeds your muscles. So your muscles might be growing.
right.
No idea. Like
Yeah.
especially now with our activity that we're putting in, your muscles are gonna eat the energy that you're putting in.
Right.
So it's gonna transition that fat into muscle. So yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, it's not. I think week 2 was the hardest for me.
Yeah.
I think week 1 wasn't
week
that hard.
Week 2 was the hardest, and day 3 of week 1 was the hardest of the entire system.
Yeah. The whole hours thing is.
Interesting.
Yeah, the whole hours thing I don't
true.
think is a problem. I do find myself, even in 3 weeks into it, forgetting to eat sooner to 7 or whatever my
Yeah.
time is to do that. So carbs, I did have a question about carbs.
Yeah.
So bread,
Mm-hmm.
tortillas,
Mm-hmm.
carbs, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I know you gave us the layout on that. We have a percentage of carbs, right?
10 to 20%. Yes.
So we can have them. We just have to make sure that it's within that scope of 10 to 20%.
On your plate, it just has to look like 20 or 10 to 20% on your plate.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't mean you can fold it into where it folds down into that 20
Yeah.
thing,
Well, and
and
see,
the
yeah.
fold is like 12,
Exactly.
Right,
12
but so-
stories
It can't
high.
be a triple stack
Yeah.
tortilla,
Exactly.
you know?
Well, no, the reason I say that is because I have a genuine weakness for a place out here in Arizona called Tacos Chihuas, right? So I usually get 4 carne asada street tacos.
There you go.
And it's corn tortillas. And I was looking at it and I was like, I think that's 20% like for the day.
Oh, for
right?
the day,
That's
yes.
for the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Right? So if I have breakfast normal, dinner normal, and then that's I'm thinking that's about 20%. So
Yeah.
I should be okay.
Yeah.
No
No drink.
No, that's sugar.
That's carbs.
Oh, you
sugar
fucker,
is
you just,
carbs.
You just fucked me on that.
yeah,
man.
sugar is
Uh-huh.
carbs.
Son of a bitch. So if I have my fucking tacos chihuas, I don't get a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't like this game.
Yeah,
So
so I'm
that's-
having a hard time too because I volunteer a lot at K9 Defense Academy where I'm doing all kinds of like hard labor, like laying block and landscaping and stuff, and I'm just like,
Carrots, bro.
oh my god, carrots!
Just
Shut
eat
your
carrots, bro.
face, dude. I'm starving to death out
Hey,
there.
eat fucking
I'm
eat
like-
that carrot.
And we just had,
Goes to carrots.
even though the heat has come down, like the humidity's up, so it's just sapping my energy,
Yeah.
sucking the life out of me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry.
So that could also be a form of dehydration because
Huh?
with your transitioning over to fat store as your source of energy, it makes you feel like you almost have like a sickness. And that's from like the lack of hydration and stuff like that. So make sure you're mindful of your water
Okay.
intake.
That's another thing I wanted
Good
to ask
input.
you before
Thanks,
we
man.
wrap up
I
today.
like that.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you was I started noticing that dry mouth,
Yeah.
and no matter
I'm just
how
used
much
to that constantly.
At night.
Yeah, I
At
don't
night it's
understand.
Yeah.
What is it about my body that is creating that? No, it doesn't matter how much water I drink. I still am, and dry mouth is driving me crazy with this shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you drinking enough water?
maybe I'm not drinking enough water. I do between, I don't know, what is it, 16 ounces in a day or 8 ounces?
So- Basically, take your body weight, cut it in half.
Mhm.
That's what you should have at a resting state. So we all are, especially now that we're putting in this activity, we're going to be more than just a resting state. So you
Right.
have to be more than that in ounces. So, me, cut it in half, I'm at what, 180 pounds, 60, something like that.
So 60
60
ounces?
Yeah, 60 ounces a day.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
So-
God damn, that's a lot of water, man.
Basically,
Yeah,
I
it is.
drink 2 of these a day, and this is 64 ounces. So
Holy shit, man.
Hmm.
That's a lot of fucking water. I got to
Yeah,
be
that's-
dehydrated.
That's
then.
way, yeah, that's
And
exactly what it is.
that's exactly what it is then,
I
for
drank
sure.
one of these today, and I was
Yeah.
outside laying block all
Yeah,
day.
no, you
Ah,
need it. You
that's
need
real
not
it.
even
damn, Bob.
enough.
I'd
I-
venture to say you need at least 6 of those. We're in such a dry climate
Yeah,
here
yeah.
that it's just we wake up inherently dehydrated. So
I believe that. I
yeah,
believe that.
yeah.
So. All right, cool.
All right, Tony.
So recap, man. We got 4 times a week, 30 minutes of activity.
Yep, and an 8-hour window.
8-hour window now,
8-hour food window.
which I don't know that I think I'm okay with the 8-hour window.
And honestly, if it gets tough, do the 9. Just work your way into it.
So let
It's
me
totally
ask you,
Fine.
In closing,
Mm-hmm.
what's with the 2-hour difference? What is that supposed to do for our body?
So it's giving us double. It's giving us an even ratio. So we're loading for 8 hours. We're then processing for 16. So we're processing for double the amount of time that we're loading.
Which
Oh, I see.
which means what to our bodies?
We're actually allowing our bodies time to rest properly, and we're
that's good.
allowing that little librarian in our system to take the nutrients that we've loaded in and put them away on our
Instead of
shelves.
spending too much time processing
Exactly.
the food that we're sucking in.
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
on a normal scale, we're loading for 14 hours
right.
and processing for 10 when that doesn't make any fucking sense.
So ideally, right? What should our diet be? 8 hours?
8 hours, yes.
Nothing after 8 hours.
You can go lower than that, but I don't. This is my take. I don't want to say there's science that doesn't support this or anything like that. But in my experience, I've gone to 4 hours. I've gone to 6 hours. 8 hours seems to be the best fit for a lifestyle, and that's what we're trying to fucking accomplish. We're not trying to win Nobel Prizes or anything like that. We're just trying to be fucking healthy.
Right.
So that's the easiest,
Give me a-
most
give
keep
me
it
a-
simple, stupid way.
Give me a quick example of a meal. let's say a lunch or a dinner.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
one or the other.
So for instance, right now I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna cook 2 flank steaks. Cut them into 2 pieces. I have broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts pre-made
All
already.
nasty vegetables for you watching at home. All
Horrible,
disgusting.
horrible shit for your
Especially
body.
the Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
Eat.
If you don't live in your parents' house anymore, you don't have to eat those. Go ahead though. Back to your story.
Eat them. No, but yeah. So that's gonna be my meals for the week. I then have like a little like trash meal that I have, during the week factored in. I don't know what it'll be, but maybe like a cauliflower pizza or mod pizza or something like that.
Okay.
All right, man.
That all sounds disgusting, and I'm never coming over to eat dinner. At your
You're like,
house.
I am never gonna fucking eat with you
Yeah.
again.
Give me a greasy,
But-
fat In-N-Out burger.
but no,
How about
so
some
that's-
spare ribs and some coleslaw and some applesauce.
But that's the
Yeah,
thing
man.
is like the steak is doused in butter. Like the Brussels sprouts are oven roasted, but they have a butter on them
They
to
better
where
have something on 'em 'cause
it's
they're
good
nasty.
shit. Like it really does taste pretty good.
Hey, I'll tell you, in closing, I will tell you that all in all, I feel better.
Good,
In all
Good.
actuality,
Good
I feel
call,
lighter,
good.
right? I don't feel bogged down. After a meal, I don't feel like I need to go lay on the couch and
Yes.
fucking
Yeah.
go to sleep. So I do feel better. There are times where I'm not okay mentally because I'm pissed off at Tony because
Yeah.
I'm drinking fucking black coffee or I'm trading my fucking tacos chihuas. for
Shitty
some
black
fucking-
coffee though.
Yeah. Shitty, it is shitty black coffee now. Nobody told me the difference. I just figured it's coffee. So, Tony, I truly appreciate you coming out.
No, I appreciate you guys letting me
and do
honestly.
this. And we look forward to the next one. And Veronica,
Get
Hol-
your ass back here.
hold it down. Hold
you
it
better
down.
not be eating off your diet there in Texas.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
it down. All right, guys.
Adios.